Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about some Monster High news. So we've got some stock photos to discuss, as well as Fang Vote Jinafire updates finally. Finally got something related to her. And I also wanted to discuss a popular rumor that has started going around since yesterday. I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of people posting like, oh, rip G3 Ghoulia and stuff along that line. So I wanted to cover that in this video because while I'm not sure if it's 100% true, I do want to talk about it anyway because currently what has been said lacks credible proof. All I've seen is like a Reddit post where someone claimed that a YouTuber talked to a designer, but we haven't seen a screenshot of the message or gotten any confirmation of who the designer is for Monster High. So currently it's a rumor. I would like to see concrete evidence of it, but yeah, so we're going to talk about that in the video as well. With that said, let us begin. So this is the Reddit post that I saw. My friend posted it and then subsequently linked me to it, so thank you to that friend. I have no idea if that friend watches my videos. Anyway, this post was posted by a user by the name of GalaxyStars1 and reads, Rumor, Mattel axed future G3 Ghoulia dolls due to low sales. So someone by the name of Very Art on Twitter deleted their original tweet and posted an update. Okay, so that's an update to the original post. They state everything in the tweet is true with the exception of G3 Ghoulia being axed permanently. She's being benched for now and could possibly still show up in future lines as long as it doesn't do damage to the sales, to the line sales-wise. I'm great at reading if you can't tell. So that's the update, but the original post reads, okay, let's begin. First of all, I want to say all this info are rumors, so take it with a grain of salt. A YouTuber by the name of Draculija posted a video about Comic-Con 2024 where he discussed meeting Monster High designers at the con. He stated that based on his discussion with the designers, he advocated for another G3 Ghoulia doll, and they said the chances of Ghoulia receiving another doll in G3 was unlikely. Now that was kind of paraphrasing because it's easier for me to paraphrase stuff, but you can read what the original post says. This is what Draculija, the YouTuber, says, and considering he talked to the designers directly, that does seem like solid, like, evidence, basically. The part where I said it wasn't confirmed was the message from the designer that the Twitter user up at the top of the post, Very Art. I don't know if they ever posted a screenshot of the conversation that was mentioned there. Most likely, they aren't lying. There's no reason for this person to lie, so I'd like to believe them. Not to mention, Ghoulia has only had 2 G3 dolls, whereas characters like Twyla and Toralei, who have also been around since the beginning, have gotten multiple releases. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. So the post goes on to say that... Hold on, I'm getting confused. Okay, we have to go back to this one. It says, cut to today. On Twitter, Very Art tweeted that a Monster High designer DM'd them on Instagram and said G3 Ghoulia is no longer being made after they posted a story as to whether or not G3 Ghoulia was getting a core refresh doll. They state that, 1, her reputation as a shelf warmer in G1 directly impacted retailers' confidence in her from the start. 2, G3 Ghoulia is a character that is considered too niche to have adult collectors keep her alive in the playline specifically. The recent G1 Ghoulia releases is the niche that she does well in. She does not do well with Gen Alpha, which is Monster High's G3's core audience, you know, kids. So 3 is that Neon Frights did well in the sales except for Ghoulia. She had the lowest sales, and this is what has made Mattel give up on her. And 4 is that the designers are heartbroken about Mattel's decision to stop producing Ghoulia dolls. So that's where the update comes in. They're saying that Ghoulia is being benched for now. Most likely, she's not completely dead, and we can hopefully hope for another release of her, as long as it doesn't affect the whole line and make it sell poorly due to her being in it. But, you know, why would that be the case at all? So, what I think about the points here, it's totally fair to call Ghoulia a shelf warmer. I actually remember my first ever Ghoulia doll when I started collecting dolls in 2013 was Skull Shore's Ghoulia. I went to Kmart and they still had one on the shelves. I'm pretty sure I bought the last one in the store, and they most likely had that doll for at least a year. I think Skull Shores launched in 2012. I started collecting at the tail end of 2013. So they had that doll for more than a year. Ghoulia definitely warmed the shelves in some capacity. Not to mention, a lot of her dolls were in multi-packs, like the Dot Dead Gorgeous pack, the Fear Leading pack, and of course the Gloom Beach pack, because she was an exclusive to that pack. Basically, a lot of Ghoulias were confined to these packs because she was known as a shelf warmer. Obviously, she's very popular now. Ghoulia is probably one of the most popular G1 characters. Her dolls are very expensive. People really like her. But the way it was back then was that she wasn't very popular and was generally kind of a niche character, just like the post would say. So that would explain why retailers are like, oh, I remember this character, she didn't sell very well. But also, of course she had the lowest sales in Neon Frights, she was a Target exclusive. The fact that she was only available at Target is kind of like, I don't get why they're, like, surprised she sold the least units when she was only available at one store. People had less accessibility to get that doll. So, I don't know. I don't know. But also, maybe G3 Ghoulia would have sold better if her design wasn't such a mess in the first place. I have ripped this doll to shreds on multiple occasions. Her green skin does not match with anything. The pink instead of the red is horrible. The eyebrows. Her eyebrows are brown with a bunch of little blue hairs drawn in. Her hair is blue. Just give her blue eyebrows. But the thing is, they did actually course correct and make a better Ghoulia doll in Neon Frights Ghoulia. But that doll was only available at Target. So again, the fact that she sold less units than the rest of Neon Frights makes sense because she was only available at one retailer. Meanwhile, the rest of the dolls you could get anywhere. You could go to Walmart and get Neon Frights. You could go to Toys R Us and get them. You could get them on Amazon. Not Ghoulia. Ghoulia was only available at Target. So, yeah, again, it's really not a shock that she sold less than everyone else. Most likely less of her was produced in general. So, yeah, that's my argument there. But again, Ghoulia isn't completely dead and she is just benched for now. Also, if you hear a little jingling, it's because I'm taking off my bracelet. So, sorry about that. Sorry if you are very sensitive to very subtle little noises like that. But yeah, basically, I think it's dumb to bench Ghoulia because she has potential. Her Neon Frights doll is legitimately gorgeous. They upgraded her face, made her look a lot better, they gave her blue eyebrows, a red lip. That's what people wanted, and it worked. So, basically, let's keep our fingers crossed that Ghoulia gets another release out of G3. I think she deserves it, and hopefully we will someday get it. The next thing I wanted to discuss was this Fang Vote Jinafire poster. So as you guys know, Fang Vote Jinafire is set to release later this year. She should start shipping out, I believe, in December. The doll already had a release, so if you didn't order her in February when that release was, you will not be able to order her and you will have to get her from resellers. She was made to order, so only the amount that was ordered will be produced. But yeah, basically a couple hours ago, maybe a few days ago, I don't know when this post went up, but it reads, "Hey Fang Club, we know many of you are just as excited about the arrival of this year's Fang Vote doll, Jinafire Long, as we are. While we aren't officially ready to announce her just yet, we wanted to share with you a first look at the poster that will be included in the box ahead of time when we share it with the public on social media." So this is her poster. I think it's really pretty. I'm super excited for this doll. I ordered her like immediately because I love her. I'm a big fan of Jinafire. I always have been. She was my first ever favorite from Monster High when I became a collector. She's the character that got me into Monster High. So if Jinafire didn't exist, I don't think I would have become a Monster High collector. So, yeah, it's thanks to her that I exist. You guys can thank or blame her for that. But yeah, overall, it's pretty cool that we get to see this, and I'm super excited for Jinafire to start shipping out. It's one of the things I've been looking forward to most this year. Yeah, I don't have much going on. And the last thing I wanted to discuss in this video are the Wednesday doll stock photos. So as you guys know, these dolls have been showing up in stores, but we now have some stock photos to look at. So here we've got one of the basic Wednesday in her school uniform. I still think this doll is really pretty. The prototype is definitely prettier than the final product. I don't know, just something about this doll looks very appealing to me in the prototype form. I do still like the final product, but I think it's her bangs, actually. The bangs not being super gelled up and just kind of like falling freely around her face, it looks really pretty. So I think when I get her, I'm gonna wash the gel out of her bangs to try to achieve this look. Overall, this Wednesday doll is really pretty. Do I think she's worth $40? No, she probably should have been $30 at the absolute most, but she is still pretty and I'm looking forward to buying her. Now, a doll that's not worth anywhere near what she costs is the Raven Dress Wednesday. This doll uses earrings from Picture Day Draculaura, just without the white paint details. They're basically the same sculpt, I'm pretty sure. They might be slightly different, but I think they're exactly the same. Her hair is cute, the bangs are cute, I like the little skulls in her eyes, but this doll is not worth the $60 that she costs. And look at her dress. You can see the doll's body through the dress because it's totally sheer. I just think that's a bit of a lazy choice because her dress wasn't like that in the show. You couldn't see her body through it, you know? They could have just chosen a solid black fabric and they didn't for some reason. I get wanting to do the tulle, but the whole dress didn't have to be that tulle, you know? Again, I just think it's weird that you can see her through the material. It looks very strange, for sure. But yeah, this doll is not worth $60, and I don't understand why she costs so much. The dolls that cost less come with more stuff. This doll comes with more clothing pieces, she comes with Thing, and her backpack, and a stand. This doll comes with a stand, too. But that's it. It's just the doll, the outfit she's wearing, and the stand. I don't understand why this one costs more. Is it because the dress is bigger? Is that it? But yeah, I think I'm done talking about the Wednesday dolls for now until the fashion pack gets revealed. I'm gonna have to talk about that when it happens. But with all that said, I'm gonna call it here. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you hope that Ghoulia gets some more dolls, or are you sick of her, like Mattel is? And keep in mind that everything discussed only applies to G3 Ghoulia. G1 Ghoulia is doing pretty well, and it's been said that that's the niche that she appeals to. Us adult collectors really like Ghoulia, so every time she gets a release, she sells out. So most likely we will continue getting alumni Ghoulia dolls. We've gotten 3 so far, and all of them have sold out, so I think it's safe to say we can expect some more. Let me know what you think of the Wednesday dolls, Fang Vote Jinafire. Let me know if you ordered Fang Vote Jinafire, because I noticed a lot of her sold. Like, a lot of people really liked that doll and bought her, unlike Fang Vote Rochelle. I remember hearing that Fang Vote Jinafire sold like either 200 or 300% more units than Rochelle did, so that's a little fun fact for us. I think it's on Annalise Lau's portfolio since she designed Jinafire. I'm not sure, but that's where I heard that from. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I love hearing what you guys have to say, and as always, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!